during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day.
Welcome back to the Crew
Implement
Agency
is celebrating
Press Box.
85 years
serving our farmers
and is
and ranchers
fourth generation
since
family owned
1984.
and operated.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box.
Do,
Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers
success.
since 1984.
Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you.
Welcome
your
back to the
friends,
Crew
and
Agency
maybe
Press Box.
that's
Crew
someone
Agency, serving
special.
our farmers
And
and
through it
ranchers
all,
since
we were there
1984.
working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during
Welcome
the
back to the
Depression
Crew
took
Agency
guts
Press
and
Box.
vision,
Crew Agency,
but
serving
C.J.
our farmers and
Grossenberg was
ranchers
determined to
since
help the community.
1984.
He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating
Welcome
85
back to the Crew
years
Agency
and
Press
is
Box.
fourth
Crew
generation
Agency, serving
family
our
owned
farmers
and
and
operated.
ranchers since 1984.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need
Welcome back to the
live
Crew
fulfilling
Agency
and
Press
productive
Box. Crew
lives.
Agency, serving our
Make sure
farmers
the
and
kids in
ranchers
your
since
family are among the more than
1984.
57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency
share
Press
in our
Box. Crew
success.
Agency, serving our
Discover
farmers
a
and
lender
ranchers
that
since
works for you
1984.
at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip. Colt's Nuts.
The Wall Badlands Area Chamber of Commerce encourages you to support the local businesses and shop small, shop Wall. Shopping locally stimulates the local economy and gives back to the businesses who support our community, local events, and many youth activities. Check out wall-badlands.com for a full list of Wall Badlands area businesses as well as local events and more. Remember, shop small, shop Wall.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. This is
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week. For hours and more helpful information, see their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Crew Agency is your agri-risk management specialist since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture rangeland and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hedge. Crew Agency has been protecting the local farmer and rancher for the past 35 years and are a proud supporter of all our local schools, athletics, and communities. They'd like to wish all our local... Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, here we are. We're coming back for game number 2. This is going to be a junior varsity boys game. On the program, we initially were going to have C games.
That must be their B team and their A team, huh?
Well, I think it's their JV. I think that's just their JV boys.
Where's their other boys sitting there?
Oh, I don't know. I hope that's not their varsity, too, because that's not very many kids to have 2 teams.
I think it is. I just don't see any, unless I'm missing them somewhere. You know, a lot of times they sit together like that.
Yeah.
Boys do, you know, or the girl kid over there.
All right, your Eagles are taking on Lead-Deadwood, the Diggers. Combined school out there in West River in South Dakota. right. Diggers won the toss and went up and turned it over. And the Eagles are starting a couple 8th graders out there, a couple freshmen. Carter Sundahl inbounding the ball. He's an 8th grader. That's going into younger Emiot, and he's a freshman. Trevor Schultz is out there. He's a freshman. Team Kierstead, he's an 8th grader. Boys are young. Number 30, that's Austin Kierstead. He's a freshman. So we've got a bunch of 8th graders and a couple freshmen out there working this junior varsity game today. Okay, Schultz got fouled. Looks like he's shooting 2. I'll try to keep up with the score. Sometimes, like I said, I get lost when I'm talking. I become a spectator and I don't do my job. First one's no good and gets the ball back for the second. Lefty puts it up. And that one's good. Trevor Schultz is the leading scorer in this game so far. He's got a bucket. It was on the free throw line. We got a 3 from, that's number 12. That's Cannon Rogers. He's a freshman. Younger Emiot with a bucket. We're all tied up at 3. The boys are out in transition, so they just tried to make a play and tried to do a little too much. This game's a little bit chaotic. The boys' game, it tends to move a little bit faster. They get up and down the court a little bit more. Things happen a little bit quicker. Emiot jogs it up. Schultz from the left wing drills the 3. He just sized up that defender and put him on a poster. That foul's on Teelan Kierstead. That's his first foul, and that's the second foul of the game here. Each team with one personal foul. Baseline out of bounds. That's that Cannon Rogers put up another one. He just missed it just short. Nice pass from Sundahl to Kierstead. That's some 8th grader to 8th grader in this junior varsity game. All right, we got a timeout on the court. Diggers called a 30-second timeout. I will be back in half a minute.
Agency Press Box, Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Athletes, good luck this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Want a successful farming season?
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, coming out of timeout, it's Digger basketball. They'll be inbounding it from half court. Your Eagles are in white with the blue numbers, blue and gold trim. Lead-Deadwood is wearing maroon with gold numbers, a little bit of white trim on the uniforms. "15-footer, no good." Sunbelt pushes it up. Elliott with a save. Kirstead lines one up and misses just short. Going to be Lead-Deadwood ball. Nope, changes call. He pointed up. Yep, Lead-Deadwood ball. We got a timeout on the court, so young man can tie a shoe. Boys are coach called him into a full court man-to-man press. I don't think they're trapping on it. I think it's just that token pressure where they're going to make the ball handler work. And a lot of times it's not the physical. Physically, it's not. When you're pressing teams like that, it's not what takes the toll on the players. It's their mentally they have to continue to focus on making the right play, and sometimes kids just towards the end of the game they get mentally tired more than physical. And Emiette just threw that one. That was a rocket shot. We might have to check that wall and need some repairs because he threw that one hard. Lead-Deadwood gets a couple shots out of that, and they got a couple offensive rebounds. That's number 13, Terrell Seaman, 6'1" freshman, going to be at the line, going to be shooting a couple. First one was good. 8-4. Eagles are leading the Golddiggers. Second one getting ready to go up here in just a second. Ball in hand. Shots up. Second one just off the back of the rim. And yeah, pitches it up to Kirstead. Ball's kind of stuck on this near side of the court. Elliott with an open three off the back of the rim. And that was Austin Kirstead with the rebound. Hooping home. First one's good. He's going to shoot one to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Second free throw's up and short. So Sandal with a block shot and then picks it up and then gets fouled about 93 feet away from the basket. Kirsten with a Teal and Kirsten with a baseline drive, missed the layup. All right, looks like Lead-Deadwood had the rebound, and then our boys gave him with a quick foul. Our boys are in full court man, kind of harassing the ball handler out of bounds, and they're denying anything inbounds. Leaving the trap. And picked up a foul on the sideline there. I think that's going to be on Sir Sandal. Another steal there in the backcourt. Teelan Kirstead goes up, misses the contested layup. And then it's kind of a silly foul. He was trying to make a play after he missed the layup, and oftentimes you see that coming back to bite you, because that's just go back and play defense. All right, Lead-Deadwood ball. Inbounded to half court. Rocket pass. Couldn't be handled and out of bounds near the score or the clock and book. All right, let's get into some organized basketball and see how things look. Tried to get an entry pass into Colburn. Colbaum is a 6'2", 7th grader. Wearing number 34 for us in white. Deacon Harrow, number 23 out there. Carter Sundown takes it off the bounce, misses the layup, and Colbaum with the rebound put back. 12-4. 12-4, the Eagles are up. Three-pointer there from Ben Wichterman, 5'10" sophomore. Emmerich with a floater away, no good. It looks like Colbaum looks like he was trapped under the backboard there and had to go backwards. And as he gets bigger and stronger, that's going to be an automatic bucket. That's when you put it on the floor and you back up a little bit, and then we used to call it nostril time. You just go up strong, and if somebody's in your way, you go through their nostrils. All right, it's Lead-Deadwood ball. They're coming back. We got about 40 seconds left in this first half. Dribbling around the three-point line. Got a jump ball there. That was younger Emmerich that reached down. Now the Eagles are going to be playing some defense. Lead-Deadwood possession. Everybody's getting matched up. The Eagles are playing some man-to-man. Lead-Deadwood's playing man-to-man. Colbaum with the steal. Colbaum went up and took off from about the volleyball line. Just missed the layup. Looks like his footwork wasn't quite right. Ball's in. We got about 24 seconds. That's Trevor Schultz from the three-point line in the corner. Just a little bit off. Lead-Deadwood looking to run. Ball out of bounds. Going to be Eagle ball with 12 and a half seconds left. All right. Harrow jogs it up. They go to the offense with 8 seconds left. That was Braden Lang chucking it up from 3 from deep. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, your Eagles are up 12-4. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
FD Seed Company in New Underwood loves to provide great pricing, up-to-date agronomic advice, speedy load times, and exceptional customer service. Now, we carry lawn care products, Photoxin pellets and tablets, liquid fertilizer, seed, and chemical in all different sizes. Please give Hefty Seed a call at 605-754-6170 for anything you need to make your future farming season a growing success. Everyone at Hefty Seed Company wishes everyone a safe and wonderful school year and the best of luck in all your sports seasons. Grossenberg Implement is passing the savings to you. Save 8% this week on all-round baler belts. Whether you baled tons of hay or even corn stalks, a lot of balers made a lot of hay this year. And your baler belts may have taken a beating. So save 8%.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, we are back. It's the beginning of the second quarter here. It is going to be your Wall Eagle basketball. So I'll make some changes on the keyboard. Eagles are going left to right as we're watching it on the camera, or the TV screen, or the computer monitor. Wearing their home whites. Got a lot of activity going on, not a lot of productivity. Looks like the guys are playing a little bit fast. Need to get in and kind of just run something that's organized. Just turn it over. Carter Sundahl, Euro steps right into the defender, turns it over. Lead-Deadwood going to bring it up and they'll run their offense. Our boys are in man-to-man. Had a couple Diggers players run into each other and bumped himself off the cut. Call ball with a little 12-footer, misses. Schultz from deep, hits the side of the backboard. Callbaum with the rebound. Sundahl. From three, misses. Her. Why not? Off the mark. That was going to hustle number 33, Brady Rentapa. 6'2" freshman for the Diggers. Just off his hands, he was trying to make a play. Kyler Kerstead checks in. He's a 5'11" freshman. Got a 3-second call against the Eagles. That's not something you see much of these days. a lot of teams don't play with a post, and so there's nobody standing in the lane anymore. A lot of teams play with a 5-out, or they play with their post player just outside the lane so they can clear space to put the ball on the floor. Braden Lane got a little active, a little tight on the man, made contact with his body there in the full court. And that is our 7th foul. That puts Lead-Deadwood into 1-1. Tyrell Seaman, 6'1" freshman, getting ready to shoot his free throw. It's off the back of the rim. Jethro Makalawad bounces off his foot, gets trapped in the corner. Turns it over, and it's going to be the Digger ball. Big Will with the steal. Layup. That was a good play. Eagles are up 14-4. Lead-Deadwood takes it full court. They get it back, go coast to coast. They get a layup. Sometimes when you're playing man and there's a rotation, you just get lost and you don't communicate who's guarding. And that happens.
Down here. But I mean, before they get there, they've been pressing.
All right, that was Kenny Rogers, the freshman, the 5'10" freshman. He was at the line. He missed his free throw. Tyrell Seaman came down, made a play on defense, and fouled on the shot. Your Eagles are at 9 fouls the next time they commit a foul. Lead-Deadwood will be shooting a couple free throws. Siemens a 1-on-1. Or he might be shooting 2. I'm not sure if they called it on the shot or if it's on the floor. Shooting 2. First one off the front of the rim, no good.
That's all the kids they have. Like sitting over there. I think there's only three kids that own it.
Second one up is good. Eagles up 14-7. Another turnover. 14-9. Not dealing with this pressure defense's full court press very well. Harold to Schultz, up and good. He was fouled with the body on the shot, and we'll shoot a couple free throws. All right, Schultz gets it. His free throws up. Off the back of the rim, no good. He crossed the line real soon. It looks like we have a timeout in the court. I think it is a 30-second. I'll be back just as soon as they bring the players
Welcome
out.
back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
This week on all-round baler belts at any of our 9 Grossenberg Implement locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer since 1937. Grossenberg Implement is passing the same.
Philip Motor, always ready to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right. Everybody's coming out. It's going to be Golddigger ball down 16-9. They are in the bonus. The next foul that Eagles commit, they'll be shooting 2 free throws. Eagles are in full court man-to-man defense. They're not trapping. It looks like they're just in that token pressure. They're playing half court man-to-man. We got a timeout on the court. Diggers, full timeout it looks like. I'll be back in 60 seconds.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And on Philip Motor, family owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, ball's back in bounds. Coach talked to him to set him down. Carter Sundahl jumped in front. Gets the steal. Gets the layup. All right, coming down. That is, looks like it's a foul on Sawyer Sandahl. I think that's his third foul, and he's played about 2.5 minutes. I think that's Blake Jansen. He's a 5'8" 8th grader that's getting ready to shoot free throws. Nope, that's Ethan Finn. He's a 6'1" sophomore. I'm sorry. Couldn't see the numbers. That's Finn. The first one was off. Second one going up. That one's good. 18-10. That was Finn from 3, and then rebound put back. Sunday with the steal. Misses the layup. We got a jump ball underneath. So you're going to stay down here with your Eagles. Eagle basketball, out of bounds. T and Kierstead going to be throw it in, throw it away. Everybody back in the Eagle defensive end. And that was Ethan Finn going up, and he was fouled with the body, it looked like. He'll be shooting a couple free throws. About a minute and 50 seconds left here in this first half. First one's good. Carbaum checks in. Checked in for Sundahl. Second one's up and good. That brings the Diggers within 4. It was 18-14. Eagles with a little free throw break there. That looked pretty good, and then Kierstead walked. Picked it up and took 3 steps. With the NBA layup. Lead-Deadwood getting a couple offensive rebounds here. That was Kenny Rogers from 3, no good. All right, ball gets into the half court and they try to throw a rocket from about 25 feet away. No good, couldn't be handled. There's a little give and go once again. Didn't jump to the ball. That curl cut, it was there, just missed the layup. Amiet tried to Euro step and just ran shoulder to shoulder. That'll come as he gets bigger and stronger. That contact, he will just go through it. I think right now as a freshman, he just kind of got bumped off his line and got a little out of control there. I think that's a good no call by the officials. Defender was standing there and wasn't enough to draw the foul either direction. Anyway, Lead-Deadwood shooting a free throw. First one's up and good. Free throw's keeping them in it. It's 18-15. It's only a 3-point lead for the Eagles. That was Kenny Rogers shooting 2. He missed the second one. Going to be red ball. It was off of one of our hands. That was a 3 from Ethan Finn that was just off the rim. He had nobody in his zip code. Eagles are kind of lucky that one didn't just hit the bottom of the net because he was wide open. Carbon with the block shot. Halo push and pace with about 25 seconds left. Over to Elliott. Skip pass to Kirstead. Thielen off the front of the rim. It's going to stay with Wall. 16.7 seconds left here in this first half. Eagles leading 18-15. Lead-Deadwood is in the bonus. They've only committed 4 fouls on defense. Carbon with a nice post move. 20-15. Kirstead checks it up from a little further in half court. No good. Eagles up 20-15 to end this first half. I'll be back in, I think it's 5 minutes. Maybe it's 6 minutes.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency,
and
serving our farmers
and
and ranchers since 1984.
Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your
Welcome back
friends,
to the Crew
and maybe
Agency Press
that's
Box.
someone
Crew Agency,
special.
serving our
And
farmers
through
and
it all,
ranchers
we
since
were there
1984.
working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the
Welcome back
Depression
to the Crew
took
Agency
guts
Press
and
Box.
vision.
Crew Agency,
But C.J.
serving our farmers
Grossenberg
and
was
ranchers
determined to
since
help the community.
1984.
He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong. Because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85
Welcome back to
years
the Crew Agency
and
Press
is
Box.
fourth generation
Crew Agency,
family
serving our
owned and
farmers and
operated.
ranchers since 1984.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need
Welcome
to
back
live
to the Crew
fulfilling
Agency
and
Press
productive
Box.
lives.
Crew Agency, serving
Make
our
sure the
farmers
kids
and
in your
ranchers
family
since
are among the more than
1984.
57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work. a stake in what we do.
Welcome back to the Crew
and share
Agency
in our
Press Box.
success.
Crew Agency, serving
Discover
our farmers
a
and
lender that
ranchers
works
since
for you
1984.
at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Your first car. It might.
We're in Rapid City. New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. The wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
Your first.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, here we are back for the third quarter. Looks like it's going to be Deagle basketball going left to right as they're coming out of the locker room a little bit late. The horn went off a couple times before their coach brought them out. That ball was into Blake Jansen, he's an 8th grader. Threw it up off the backboard, no good, and then on the rebound, ran out, back down for the Eagles. Possession error should be changing over there at the scorer's table. There we go. Send out from 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Eagles going to maintain possession here at the beginning of the third quarter. This game a little bit tighter than the girls' game was. Call ball in the post, clears some space and goes up strong with it. Boys trying to take just a little bit too much. Looks like the boys are running a diamond and one or a 1-2-1-1 press in the full court, and then they had a trap out in the corner. Looks like they're in man, but leaving the man to go trap, and then they're rotating. That was number 13, Tyler Seaman with the miss inside. Sunday with a nice pass to Elliott. Transition. Sundahl with the steal, goes to Carbon. Boys are in it again. Going to be Eagle ball. A lot of times at these lower levels, like junior varsity and younger, full court pressure really affects them because they don't work on the press break as much as the varsity team does. They're the scout team for varsity. And there's another bucket for the boys in white. A lot of times they're the scout team for their varsity, so they don't get the work on the press break that the varsity does because, well, they're the team that's pressing. So sometimes it can get a little bit ugly. All right, we have a timeout on the court with the Eagles leading 28-15. Looks like it's a full timeout. I will be back in 60 seconds.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, coming out of timeout, Lead-Deadwood ball. They're taking the ball out of bounds at half court. Eagles are matched up in man-to-man. Looked like they had a play set up where they're going to try to run a give and go, but Carlbaum sniffed it out. Schultz goes up, gets fouled on the layup, but he's going to be shooting a couple free throws. First one's good. Schultz got 7 points on the day. Carlbaum's got 8. I think Carlbaum might be the leading scorer for all teams. Schultz with the second one, getting ready to go up. Ball's up and it's good. 8 points on the day. And that was Brady Rentapa. He was dribbling up the sideline and got trapped and bounced it off his foot. Kicked it out of bounds, going back to the Eagles. Entry pass there. Carlbaum just couldn't quite get to it. Little low and outside. Sunday with the steal, missed the layup. He probably could have turned and faced up a little bit and kind of gathered himself. I don't think he had to be in that much of a hurry. Schultz with a block. Carlbaum just didn't know where he was and couldn't quite get up. I think he got under the rim and missed that layup. Carlbaum, I think, got caught with a reach-in. And that's going to be Ethan Finn, 6'1" sophomore. This Lead-Deadwood junior varsity team's got a little bit of size. 6'2", 5'10", 5'10", 6'1", 6'1", 6'2". First one's good. Okay, we got some substitutions. Sarah Sandow comes in and Deacon Hare for the Eagles. And then Tyrell Seaman comes in for the Diggers. Second free throw is up. It's off the back of the iron, no good. So Sandal from the post, up and good. Kirstead with the steal and then missed the layup. That was Austin Kirstead. We got 3 of them on the roster. Sunday with the 3, back of the rim. I think we had some contact on the rebound. It looks like it's going to go to Lead-Deadwood. And that was on Kirstead. That was Austin. Braden Lang checking in. And it looks like we're just matched up in man-to-man. We'll see if they trap on the inbounds. Yep, trap on the inbounds and rotated. Braden did a good job taking away that sideline. Carter Sunday missing the layup. Once again, I think that's something that he'll get better at as he gets older. And the out contests. That was a nice make. 32-18. Eagles are up. Sunday misses another bunny. And press is broken, and it looks like Sawyer Sandal might have picked up his 4th foul. Yep, that's 4 on Sawyer. He got kind of stuck in a bad position. I think there was rotation there, and nobody picked up. I think somebody left their man, and he was the one that got the ball for the layup. And Sawyer came over and was just a little bit late. Sawyer's kind of had a rough day with the foul trouble today. He picked up a couple of early ones and hasn't dug his way out of the foul trouble yet. First one, no good. Couple substitutes coming in. Got Makalala and Trevor Schultz coming in for Harry and Sandal. Well, the 8th grade girls are selling ducks. I think I'm going to buy a duck to try to throw and get on the spot tonight. Second free throw is good. 32-19, Eagles are up. I've said it before, and I'll say it every time I get on the microphone, I think. Footwork and passing. Footwork and passing. Call down from the point for the block. We used to track deflections, and there was a correlation. If we had more than 12 deflections in a game, there was a pretty good chance we would win. I think we won almost 90% of our games if we had 12 deflections or more. So that's an indication of being active with your hands, and usually good things happen if defensively you're batting the ball around. All right, ball's thrown out of bounds, and they tried to go over the top, and Carbom just couldn't get to it and couldn't save it back in. Amy with the save and missed from 5 feet away. When you get odd numbers in transition, that's not good for the defense. I think that's number 13. I think that's Tara Seaman. Freshman will be shooting a couple. Down 34-19. First one is up and it's no good. Got a couple substitutions. Sundell coming in. And then Kyler Kirstead. Second free throw is up. No good. Sundell with the rebound, goes up to Aniot. Aniot backs it out to Makalawad. Kirstead with the long 2, no good. Nice interior passing from Handing out to Sundahl. That was nice. That was selfless basketball. (36-21) is our score. With about a minute left here in the third quarter. Eagles call timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with you in half a minute.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip. Colt's Nuts.
The Wall Badlands Area Chamber of Commerce encourages you to support the local businesses and shop small.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, coming out of the timeout. Eagles did call that timeout, so it's going to be their ball on the sideline at half court. Right in front of the scores table. Ball's in. Let's see what was drawn up by coach. Ball goes from right to left. And that was Terrence Michelson. Got fouled on the shot. Michelson's a 5'9" freshman. Looks like he's going to get a couple of the cherry stripe. First shot up and off the front of the rim. No good. He does get a second shot. Michelson's second one. Up and good. Hit the back of the rim and dropped. Then we gave up an easy one going in transition. Transition defense is so important. If you can make teams play in the half court, you have a much better chance of winning. And Sunday once again goes half court. 39-23. Eagles are up. Lead-Deadwood was working that kind of a dribble weave action where they were dribbling from the wing to the top of the key, and to try to do is get to the middle of the free throw line and draw help. It was defended really well. All right, once again, we had that give and go action where defender got between his man and the basketball, or the offensive man got between the defender's basketball. There's the horn in the third quarter. Eagles are up 39-23. We have got about 6 minutes left to play. I'll be back in a minute.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Shop Wall. Shopping locally stimulates the local economy and gives back to the businesses who support our community, local events, and many youth activities. Check out wall-badlands.com for a full list of Wall Badlands area businesses, as well as local events and more. Remember, shop small, shop Wall.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, here we are back for the fourth quarter. We've got about 6 minutes left in this game. Eagles are up 39-23. As I make adjustments, I lost my mouse here. As we make adjustments to the scoreboard to reflect the fourth quarter. All right, Lead-Deadwood ball. being brought up by Blake Jansen. Little curl cut there. Caught the ball and traveled. That was a nice look. Had he not traveled, that was an open layup. McLeod with the layup and just no good off the bottom of the backboard. And got a little bit of a palm on the ball there. Hand got under the ball when it went over his head, and if he would have jump stopped and picked it up, it would have been okay, but he kept going.
That jump up to dribble.
Yeah. Got a little bit out of control there. Here to McLeod. It's up off the back of the rim and no good. Ball's thrown away on the baseline out of bounds. Diggers. That's number 5. That would be Ben Wichterman. Fouled going up. It's good. We're at 39-25. 5 minutes, 21 seconds left in this ball game. Unless we get to play a little extra. Cannon Rogers puts it up. Bounces around and it's in. 39-26. Harry brings it up the sideline and bounces it off his leg. Sometimes you don't always get the steal off the press. Sometimes you just get them playing a little bit out of control. Or a lot of times coaches will press because it kind of takes teams out of rhythm. Instead of getting a steal or getting them out of control, they just take fast shots that the coach doesn't want them to take. So the Diggers are pressing. Harry gets it across half court. They get into their offense. Ball comes from one side of the court to the next. Trying to get the entry pass in the Carbomb. Couldn't quite get there. Carbomb's working hard in the post. As he gets a little bit older and gets some strength, he's going to be a pretty good basketball player down low. If he's a 7th grader and he's got that height and length already, he might be a tough to deal with down low. I think that's the second baseline out of bounds we've thrown away in a row here. Digger's ball right in front of the Eagle bench.
He has got a couple of those. No, they don't.
Jansen walked it up and was trying to get up into their offense. Lang playing some good pressure defense there. Ball's kind of sticking when it gets to every player. The ball is not moving. Got a long 2 there from Ethan Finn. They call that the worst shot in basketball because it's a 3, but it's only worth 2 points. Got a Digger player that just hopped in the bleachers, trying to make a play. Sacrificing his body. Lang for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 42-30. And then he commits the foul on the other end, going up for the block. That's one where you just stand there with your hands straight up and make them shoot over you. Or you just jump with both hands straight up. When you swing at the ball, there's a tendency for him to call a foul. Anyway, Blake Jansen shooting free throw. First one is off the back of the rim and no good. Second one up. No good. Carbomb with a rebound. Lang to Kerstead. They Had him wrapped up. That's the third team foul that we have against the Diggers, so it's going to be a while before our boys shoot some free throws. The Diggers are in bonus with the next foul that the Eagles commit. So again, the ball's kind of sticking. The ball's not moving from side to side very well. Raiden Lang from the short corner, no good. Carbon with the rebound.
Oh, watch out. 34.
And I think there was a foul called. I didn't hear the whistle. Yep, official called a foul with a blocking foul. I called on a call bomb. And Rogers will be shooting a free throw. It's going to be 1-1. That was 1-1. Must be shooting 2. First one's up and good. Rogers with the second free throw up. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to the Diggers. Coach calls timeout. We'll be back just as soon as they bring him back on the court. I think it's a full timeout.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Right. That's about all we got.
All right, coming out of timeout. Lead-Deadwood ball. Near into their offense. Looks like we're going to flex cut to get him open on the wing. 3 on the wing. No good. That was a good shot there. That was a good look. The Diggers are running full court press, and then our boys broke the press, and then there's a foul in the full court and half court. That will be the 4th team foul.
Conrad's consistent with the head coach and stops to get a short cover.
Eagles trying to get it in bounds. Ball comes into Hare. Into Sandal. He kind of gets stuffed. Got to get out of the way. We got 3 seconds. Oh, Makalala, they could have called the foul on that because defensive player was out of control and hit him in the head. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Kirstead launches one, and it's no good, and there's a shot clock violation. the game of basketball has changed to where, I think I've said this before, I know I've said this before, that it used to be when a coach yelled, move the ball, it was pass, pass, pass to get it from one side of the court to the next. Now, a lot of times the ball movement comes from putting it on the floor and attacking the middle of the court, call it the nail in the middle of the free throw line. And once you get there, defense has to commit to help, and then you pitch the ball to whoever, to the open man that the defense came off of. And that's where the game has changed quite a bit, probably in the last, 10 or 12 years. It's gone from swing the ball to dribble, drive, and kick. And there are some teams that's all they run, regardless if it's man or zone. They try to attack gaps, and then they kick it out to shooters. All right, we got a foul on the court. Number 33, Brady Rentapa, 6'2" freshman, is shooting a free throw. That one, first one is good. Boys are up by 10, 42-32. Second one is up and off the front of the rim. Didn't box out. We kind of got lucky there, and we get a rebound from 5 feet away. A lot of times that one gets put back in. Makalawa with the layup. It's good to see him get a bucket of the game. Such a good kid, such a good student. Got another one on the drive. Did not stop ball early enough. I'm sure we're going to work on that in practice next time they get together. 44-34. And once again, this one is Blake Jansen. He's a 5'8" 8th grader. He'll be shooting the free throw. He gets a freebie. And the free throw is up and good. That brings him back into single digits. It's 44-35. Hare gets it to Kirstead. And then it's thrown away on the press. We got a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Eagles down on this left side of the court, in front of their home bench. Ball's in. Carbomb reverses it. Comes back to the corner. They call that an America's play. Every team in America runs one. And that was Ryan Elsher. Put one up. No good. 3 from the corner for Rogers was no good. Here with a minute left. (44-37). It's a seven-point game, and the boys just threw it away. This is one of those where this last minute, it can't go fast enough for Wall's coaching staff. This 50 seconds is going to take an eternity with a 2-3 possession lead and no pressing. All right, timeout on the court. I will be back in 60 seconds.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. This
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, coming out of timeout, Digger basketball. Thrown out of bounds. It's going to go to the Eagles, and they've got about 92 and a half feet to go. Coming in again, this is a tough place to inbound the ball. When it's coming in from the corner like that, it's defense advantage. Steel Diggers. They have an opportunity to score with the clock stopped here. 44-37. First one is good. 6-point ball game. Jansen with the second free throw. That one's good. We're within 5 points. It is a 2-possession basketball game. Ball goes to Jansen for three. It is 44-42. Eagles are up with the ball. They've got to go the length of the court in 30 seconds. Eagles are in the double bonus if they commit a foul. Diggers are shooting two. The Diggers have got fouls to commit. If they want to extend the game, they can commit a couple fouls and put an Eagle player on the free throw line. Looks like we've got a timeout on the court. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
I know they were 39, weren't they? After all that, now they're getting serious.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, we're back. Coming out of timeout. This one, ladies and gentlemen, has turned into a nail biter. Hope you're still listening to me. I'm doing a lot of talking today. Langton with the ball. Diggers goes long to Carbon, and the ball is in, and it's turned over. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Digger ball. That big mo, called momentum, the big mo has changed. Diggers are turning this into a full court game, and goes in for a layup, and Carbon throws it about 7 rows deep, and then he flexes. He's lucky he didn't call a technical foul there because he flexed on the kid. That was tossed out of bounds. That was rejected with authority, and it's Digger ball underneath with 22 seconds left, down by 2. Ball's in and reverses. We got a quick whistle on a jump ball, and it's going to be Digger basketball. The Digger player looks like his feet. He caught on the catch. His foot caught on the floor. That's Blake Jansen. He's an 8th grader who is, that's Kirstead commits the foul. I'm sorry, Diggers committed the foul, and Kirstead was keeping him from fouling. We got Ethan Finn coming into the game. He's a 6'1" sophomore. They threw it away. The Digger parents are starting to get into this game. They were pretty quiet all game long. Now they're helping the officials out with every call. A little bit of chippiness going on to finish the game, and the game comes to an end, 44-42. The Eagles junior varsity wins over the Lead-Deadwood Golddiggers. And we've got varsity girls coming up in just a few minutes. Thanks for listening to my broadcast. I think Toby Wagner will be taking over the microphone for this varsity contest. Everybody have a great afternoon.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box.